cooldowns with this Global Silence, Treant Protector ulti. On the other side, Team Aster, very solid draft, I would say. You know, they have a lot of stuns, very easy to execute.
Oh, Stormhammer, Arcane Curse, but LSA comes in first blood already for Monet. It's a fight we've been asking for in this region before the Horn, and, well, the carries, they fight, and one dies.
It's up.
XWY, he thought about going the right direction and ends up going short way towards tower, but they see him. They've got a deep ward, so Remnant, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. There's the cookie to follow it up, but a two-man stun. Simon trying to get away from them, but the Scatter Blast, the damage for the Pulse Nova, the Tornado's in. It doesn't kill either of them off. The Remnant away. They've got the EMP. They'll get the trade. Get the +2, and that's obviously going to bring
that illusion taking a ton of damage
back
from Silencer. Last word will not go off, but the right clicks will do the damage. +6 gold for Silencer here, and he's going to die.
Searing Chains, and I'm not sure he will. If maybe XWY wanted to go for it, he probably had him.
Yeah, it's the classic move. You lose the lane, then you start roaming around.
Shards. Well placed. Arcane Curse, Stormhammer onto the Leshrac. Gets behind the tower, but there's the Tornado, not needed. As Simon gets another kill and another +2 there for Son Goku. Now it's 6 permanent intelligence stolen.
Big numbers. They killed that position 5 Sven.
But
With 5 heroes.
Yeah. And a 3k lead for Aster.
Side lanes from Aster are farming way too much. He just gets blown up immediately.
Yeah, easy Laguna Blade with an LSA, and that's more than enough damage. Saw him coming up with a well-placed ward.
Good point. They're going to be able to kill 1 hero probably, and then they lose 2 or 3 heroes. That's how I feel the next fight is going to be. Or Silencer's just straight up going to die.
Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Stormhammer onto 2. They've got XXS coming. They have the Mortimer's Kisses
still going to die
down, and yeah, Global Silence is going to save them. So X dusted up on the run. Nature's Grasp slowing these heroes, but so is the Scatter Blast the other way. Snowball comes in, and Aster.Aries, the team is not here. I'm not sure you really want to go after this. Primal Split is used, so is the Overgrowth. Aster.Aries is going to die here to XXS. 3 heroes dead on the side of Dawn Gaming, and it might be a 4th, could be a 5th if MS stays too close. They look over, Pulse Nova, not enough damage. XXS with a double kill, that makes it a 4th. And Aster rolling, as they're now up 6,000 net worth, just 11 minutes into the game. They don't even lose the Sven after.
The other 4 heroes didn't really do much. They need to take a fight and then turn it into some kind of objective.
XXS, Global Silence. Is it gonna last long enough? He goes up into the air and he gets the Primal Split off. So all that work for nothing. They're gonna lose Aster.Aries. Siumang drops afterwards. Now they found the Invoker of Vex. Cycloned up, slam back down, sentries there, and they've got...
Probably thinking about, you know, maybe I want to have a Blink Dagger, or if this pipe is going to be way too valuable.
Seeds of Serenity. Peaceful and Serenity in here for Aster. And, well, now the Overgrowth on a 2. They get the kill on the XXS. The LSA coming in, and now Monet's joining the fight. They'll take out the Leshrac. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses, Son Goku next on the menu. Siumang was just the appetizer. The rest of the team looking like an entree.
Cookie, he's still chasing. Pop the dust. Got him with that dust.
Maybe just an understatement. They're very scared of taking these fights.
They smoked. Silencer trying to initiate with the curse. Global to follow up.
But look at the damage he's able to soak for the moment. And now the Tornado up into the air. He's still silenced up, but finally gets a cookie out.
Doesn't even use
Doesn't
ulti.
even use the Primal Split. He's that confident he's going to survive. Searing Chains are onto the Tusk. They've got the LSA to follow it up. 2 heroes dead on the side of Dawn Gaming. And nobody dying again for the side of Team Aster.
I would not be surprised if they...
The Bloodstone, he's still not there yet. But he may be in some trouble if he doesn't TP away soon. They are starting to come his way, and at the same time, well, they're going to go after the Sven. Piku spotted, but Piku not dead. XWY in the top lane has the sight to get the kill onto Siumang. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming to Aster.Aries. He's on the run, but he's been kissed too much. And they get themselves the Global Silence, but what is it worth? Not much. Son Goku, he'll fall. X onto the high ground. BKB's been popped by Monet. The damage out onto MS. It should be a full team wipe here. He's standing still because he's typing GG. Team Aster take out Dawn Gaming in game number 1 in something that looked a little bit very one-sided.
It looked one-sided from the draft, and the execution. Team Aster is on another level. Dawn Gaming, so far, they did not manage to win any series, and that's you know, one of the bad signs. What's gonna happen next? So they definitely look like the team that could potentially be relegated to Division 2, and not looking too hot for them. I want to see them play.
XWI already land a couple of Aether Remnants, and well, you know, get caught too many times by that, and all of a sudden we could see it go for a solo kill for the Void Spirit. Monet trying to get a kill here on Son Goku. DPC with the body blocks to make sure that his hands and claws are off of this Centaur. While up in the top lane, XXS drops down to EHOME as well as MS, and they finally jump back in and get the kill on the Son Goku.
Yeah, good opening on the top lane. Sniper with shards.
A couple dinks onto Bovka. As yeah, you saw MS. He's pulling the creep wave over. And he'll pull that, get the creep equilibrium back over towards his own tower, be in a much better position. Monet, Son Goku, oh, Cookie comes up. They've got the stun. They'll have the double edge. They'll get the kill on a Monet. Meanwhile, Snowball, there it is to pull it in. They'll go after Bobika. He's under the shrapnel in the top lane. But you could see XXS focusing his attention onto the sniper while Son Goku as well as DPC are going after Pikyu. Into the trees, the Crystal Maiden will go to try and juke away. They've got a Cookie in a second. Can they line it up? Slow down. There it is. Cookie stun with the hoof stomp. So the double stuns are in, and the double edge is the killing blow.
You can see the power of their lanes. They have 2 strong side lanes and a Zeus on a mid.
I'm going to try and help out XWY, who is looking to get that illusion rune. Can't get it, but he does have an astral step. The shards blocking XWY. Aether Remnant hits on the MS, so he'll be safe while fights happening over bottom. They look for the Crystal Maiden. Pikyu trying to get away from DPC. Gets the frostbite, and that
Zeus will
means
kill
he'll
him with the
survive.
ulti. He's about to crack level 6.
Ooh, he doesn't quite have the mana. And
1 bottle. Let's go.
Zeus ult went. EHOME getting
Spam,
killed off
someone
top.
say it.
Somebody just put it in chat.
Huh. It's a freebie. It's a free gold. I guess he was not paying attention. The rest of the team also.
And he starts to step in. He needs to be careful about where he positions himself, because that could be a big issue. Yeah, Snowball already. EHOME, he stepped up too far. Avalanche, and now both heroes tossed. The Nether Toxin's on the ground, but they've got the Thunder God's Wrath. EHOME's going to fall to XXS after he dies, and it looks like MS might be next. Bobika doesn't have anything for 6 seconds. That toss is never going to reach.
Execution-wise, it needs to be perfect. So they're getting scouted.
Yeah, this word here, actually going to see a couple of them coming over. You've got XWY as well as Bobika coming in and should spot the rotation. They might lose the Crystal Maiden. Monet's going to start to hit down on them. They go to the Stampede. They've got 4 heroes here. Monet, though, popping that ulti. The Avalanche comes out from Bobika. They have the Astral Step as well as the Dissimulate. They get the kill there onto X. They'll look for more MS. They're going to take their attention so Son Goku can get out. And that's exactly what he'll accomplish. Eventually, he will die. But the goal was set in saving the Centaur and taking the eyes off of him, and that's what he gets done.
They wanted too much. Like, they were with the Centaur stomp. It's very easy. It's very straightforward Dota from Dawn Gaming, but they just wanted too much.
They're going to get MS again. Snowball, they have Ward, they have the Vision, and, well, now the Mortimer's Kiss is coming down. Maybe they won't get the Tusk. I say that, but the ulti there from Pikyu is more than enough to get both Son Goku and MS. I thought the Mortimer's Kisses would output a little bit more of a deterrent, but, well, Aster get kissed, and they get kills while doing so.
They heavily committed to this. Zeus ulti, Stampede.
X mid, double damage on XWY. And a solo kill mid with that newly created Witchblade.
And the double damage. So level 10 of the previous performances, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. Maybe it does.
Is that why when I check my own Dota Plus, it's very low all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Avalanche comes out of the 2. They use the Stampede for this one. XXS with a Viper Strike on a Son Goku. The damage is going to be there to get the kill on XXS. They will get Pikyu. The Nether Toxin thrown down. They've got the Frostbite on a Son Goku. Dissimulate will kill off this Centaur as the Snowball now goes all the way over to XWY as the Astral steps away.
He's out of remnants.
There. They've got the double kill from DPC. Bobika now on the run. 4 heroes here for Dawn Gaming, and they will get 3 It's just a matter of time, and it goes the way of X. So Bobica dies to... all 5 heroes, really, had rotated here for Dawn Gaming.
1 point in corrosive skin, so not as tanky as you would expect it to be. XWY puts himself in a bad spot, using his remnants to get out of trouble, and then gets beeped down by Sniper and Zeus.
Yeah, bringing everybody down there, though, is a lot of commitment. DPC is going to die. They've got 3 heroes here now. MS showing up, and that's not the spot you want to be in. It does allow X to get a kill with the Thunder God's Wrath, but it costs MS his life, so 2 supports for a Thunder God's Wrath kill. I'm not too sure how much that's worth it.
It's worth it for Zeus. He got that gold, he got that...
And... all right, well, kind of going the other way. They just want to make sure that they don't break the smoke in a bad spot. They're still going to come over. See on committing down towards bottom.
Yeah, he's like, where do I want to die? Do I want to die in triangle, or do I want to die here in bottom?
Lane. Yeah.
In lane, it is.
He chose his plot, and they dug and buried him.
For a moment, I thought that he's having a really good read. What's happening? That it's going to be a smoke. I don't think that ward's going to get devorded. It's already half duration done. Placed by PQ. Mortimer's kisses.
And PQ griefed by his own teammate of Bobica. Well, they've got the 8th Remnant, the Avalanche from the high ground. MS. He'll end up dead, but you ever have that? Your teammate just griefs you like that?
It's the classic, the pilot.
That as X goes to the TP away. A couple of right clicks there from the Viper. That's all that's needed.
Monet did finish his Battle Fury a minute ago, already sitting at the 1,200 gold. Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, up top, they're fighting. They get the kill on a PQ. They'll get the Crystal Maiden. Son Goku drops. Aster.Aries might be next. X over in the triangle again now dropping. This is 3 heroes all over the map. XWY not scared of a 5-position Tusk. Is this a full team wipe across the map? Aster!
Yeah, some of the plays that they make, like Tusk commits, it's a level 7 Tusk playing against the level 13 Void Spirit. He goes in, thinks he can one-shot him with the combo. Not happening. So, getting multiple kills across the map at the same time, it's one of the worst signs that you can see.
It really just looked like that first time you play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and you think, oh yeah, I could be Mike Tyson. No. You get knocked out in 1 punch. Coming in, flexing your hands. Well, that's it. Avalanche toss. Aster.Aries pops the mech. They've got the Thunder God's Wrath with the Stampede. They do get XWY, but they've got the Frostbite, the ulti onto Son Goku. Monet with the kill there onto the Centaur, so they end up trading. But a kill nonetheless for Dawn Gaming once again. This time on a bigger target.
Needs 600 gold.
And we'll see if he can get that gold pretty quickly to make sure that, maybe they've got that double blink timing. But I don't think it really matters with now Picky going over to get MS. And they should blink on top of him, and he might be in trouble. As Monet going in, and now they've got the Astral Step. The Snowball is used. Aster.Aries ends up falling. The Snowball hits on XWY. But again,
that's
MS
Roche.
Can't stand to these 5 heroes.
Bobica was very patient with his Avalanche. Waited until, like, you can see that Monet...
Sure, yeah.
He's holding Aegis, so can go more greedy with his item build. Wants to be able to lock onto target, kill it, maybe stop the Stampede.
Is used, but that's to run into the hands of Bobica. Siurung will die. X is nearby. Monet ready to make the blink jump kill. And there's nowhere for this Zeus to go. You've already lost your 1 and your 2. The other side of the fight, they get the kill on a PQ, but Bobica with a 2-man avalanche, the toss of MS over on XWY. Snowball extending his time alive, and eventually MS will get run down. Monet with a double kill, now unstoppable, and an 8K lead for Team Aster.
These fights are now very difficult to take for Dawn Gaming.
Dawn, I give them credit. They're not slowing down and trying to take the fights. But it's just not working out. They're staying aggressive, and they're down by too much. Yeah, Bobica
saw it.
Perfect spot. That means Monet comes in, the right clicks are through, the Mortimer's kisses come out, but they just don't do any damage at the moment. They're not on point. Cookie's gonna fall short of Monet, and now they've got themselves the ulti from Picky with a lot of heroes here. They'll go after MS. They've got the snowball. Crazy ends up falling. The avalanche is gonna be onto Son Goku. Tosses not the Centaur, but just the creep. They finish off MS. They might even jump for Siumang. They've got Blink Daggers available, but they'll get back up to the steps and away.
Save that mana.
Save mana by a sentry.
Avalanche,
good trade.
And well, now they're gonna go through with the snowball, but a toss up into the air. The Stampede to run, the Cookie as well. But here comes Monet with the blink, and he's in a bit far, but he's got the Aegis for 54 more seconds. The damage on the Son Goku, the Scatter Blast to sew him up once again, but Monet, once he gets his claws into you, well, you are good as dead. And they'll get the Aether Remnant, they'll land it onto X, they'll go for the kill, the Fire Snap Cookie to try and get away as MS dies off screen. They'll take a third, and nobody dying on Aster once again, as they just continue to onslaught this team.
In terms of execution,
Go look for some vision here, and these heroes are grouped together again. It feels like they've been holding hands the entire time, saying Red Rover, send Monet over. And Aster oblige, and they get these kills. They're like, send Monet over. All right. Little Stampede action. They've got the Walrus Punch. It's on to Bobica. They get the kill to Crazy. They'll end up trading 1-for-1 so far. X in a decent spot on the high ground, but the force stamp over from XXS.
Doesn't get on high ground.
Right clicks over. They'll take out the Zeus. Siumang also falls with BKB being popped by Monet. They'll kill off this Tusk. That's 4 heroes dead. Son Goku on the run, but Monet's right there with you. He'll try to get out, but of course, a bash is in your future. And so is waiting to be back alive for 40 more seconds.
Monet has been pretty blessed by Gaben in this game.
GG.
He jumps in, gets the bash, and Dawn Gaming, they will call it. Sitting at 0-4.
Yeah.
Not looking good for them, but Team Aster so far undefeated, 4-0 for them.